Thursday, and I'm in the potager. The onions I put in last year appear to be doing okay, I think. And today I've got some potatoes that we left while we went over Christmas that have started to produce some roots, so I'm going to put them in today and see if any of them survive. That's a row and a half potatoes in. The soil is very, very sticky. I don't know. It's almost like mud. It's impossible to rake at the moment, but hopefully it dries out. I'm sure it does in the summer. This is where tomatoes were last year, and peppers. I'm taking up the stakes because this is going to be where our no-dig bed is, this side of the pathway, this quarter. That bit's done. I think it looks a bit neater now, doesn't it? And there's some salad that's even made it through the winter, and more over there. Spinach or chard, I think. Probably a bit tough now. And the more you look, the more you see. Everywhere is so full of life. It's about to burst into colour very, very soon, I think. These are apple trees. Similarly, should be a lovely display in a few weeks. And more here, just waiting to burst into colour. First sighting of some insects, some beetles. It must be getting warm enough for them to start exploring. It's continued a very lovely day, so we are out here pruning. And this is the first time Lou's felt fit enough to do this since last year, which is wonderful news. And this is what we achieved today. I think it looks much nicer now, much neater. We've thinned out the plants. We might put some more in, but it's looking really good at the moment. The dian was very damp this morning, so we, when we went for a drive, took the roof off, and it's been drying out here with the roof off and the nice wind and the warm air. And I think, hopefully, it's a lot drier now. Friday the 18th of February, and we've woken to a lovely sunny day. The potager and the Pyrenees are visible in the distance. This flower bed should be full of just irises. Instead there's lots and lots of weeds, so today's task is to weed this. As I'm moving leaves though, I'm finding lots of these, so I'm having to rehome them, try and put them somewhere else where they won't get too cold. There's another one, third one. I don't want to leave him in the sun so he can find his own place, or hide him under some leaves. Well, that's taken a couple of hours, but it looks better now. The wind is quite cold today, and of course I'm not in the sun anywhere. There is sun, but not where I am. just coming into Realmont on our way home.
Then turn left.
The bar's closed. Wow. Or maybe not, there's no one outside. Very quiet today.
I think down there you can see it's any laundry there.
After 18 meters, turn left, then turn right. Turn left, then turn right.
We have staked out our first vegetable plot of the 4. We're going to try and do no dig in one of the other ones, but we don't really have time to do that yet, so we are about to start work. I'm just about to dig up the first pass done, but I need to do a lot more forking over and weeding before that's anywhere near ready. Anyway, that's one of 8 I think we're going to have. Which is just as well, because we're down to the last few sticks. They should have come on Saturday, but the lorry broke down, so we've been eking out what wood we had until this morning. This tree has started to break into blossom. Well, that's taken several hours, but there's enough wood there to last another couple of weeks, I suppose. Complete with a brief rainstorm, but the sun's out again now. And I have to say, I'm not looking forward to lugging that one onto the wood fire. It's very heavy. I don't know what's going on with the fire this morning. It looked like it's been put out by water spilling from the valve, which I know is a pressure release valve or heat release valve. The temperature on the tank has gone to maximum, but I don't know why it's not flooding around the hot water system, because the temperature in the radiators is cold. This is the courtyard behind the kitchen, and this is boiling water coming out. We were told that was the where the water was dumped from the ballon, the big tank. So it looks like it's dumping that. I've turned the pump on in the chateau, so hopefully it will take the hot water out of the ballon and send it round the radiators. We've had a couple of tree surgeons round to quote for pollarding the plane trees, but also chopping down some dead trees, including this one. You can see there's a hole through the trunk and it's rotten as anything at the bottom. There is a bee's nest towards the top, which will have to be removed first. And the first tree surgeon said he will have a colleague come and remove it and put it elsewhere on the property. But yes, that's likely to come down. Didn't come down in last night's storm. It will come down soon. Maybe all by itself. I've just spent 2 hours in the company of the plumber who knows this system fairly well, although he didn't install it. This 1,000 litre tank was empty to the point of the top pipe, so the system wasn't pumping round. He's checked everything and now he thinks it's working again. The valve that occasionally fills the tank had been left off, and I didn't realise you had to check it every week or two. Anyway, I've got to light the fire again now and hopefully warm us up. The temperature in the pool has reached above 12 degrees, so I'm going to put the pumps on for a little while. I'm amazed at how quickly that's flowing out of the reed bed. See, there and there. Obviously the water by where I'm standing is only just under the surface. By way of relaxation after a rather stressful day with the wood burner, I've just come down and finished off, or at least raked over the bed that we'll have. I think we're having carrots in there, can't remember that. Anyway, it's a nice evening, cool breeze, lovely and warm. 23rd of February, it looks like it's going to be a great day. We need to do 1 or 2 errands, and then the rest of the day I think is going to be spent in the garden. Hopefully you can hear all these bees. I've just changed the pipes over in the reed bed. I think with just 2 of us here at the moment, it's not really getting much water or nutrients, and we're not really sure whether we should be planting more on this half, which is, for the last 5 months anyway, always been much less fertile than the other part. The left hand side has always got a lot of reeds and the right hasn't. Probably just wait a few more months and see how it grows though over the spring, as we've only experienced winter here. Another one of our tasks is to remove these stakes. The previous owner put stakes that are far too big, and he put them far too tight against the trees, and then has tied them in far too tight, so a lot of them have got damage to the bark, and as the ground is probably still quite damp, we might be able to get these posts out a little more easily. It's proving to be a lovely day. I just saw how this blossom's all coming out. And again, covered in bees. How warm it is today. I've got my shorts on and a t-shirt, and it's not cold. We roped out designs for a couple of beds or shapes, and I've just dug it over ready so some seeds can go in. I think we're going to have some wild flowers there, and I made a start on trimming this bush and this area outside the gîte. It's been a lovely day, so we're going to sit down in the sunshine and enjoy a glass of something cool. We've heard the frogs calling, and we can see now some of them there. They'll soon be making like mad.